All right, what's up, everybody? This is Justin Wadlington back for a bonus clip, bonus round. Ding, 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 ding. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not really good at telling jokes. That's why I'm trying to stick to art these days. So anyway, I'm going to just do a quick demonstration of the different types of pencils and their effect on the Bristol paper that I use. Just to get you to see if you're not really into art, or you want to get into art and you're not really familiar with the shades of pencils and things like that. This is just a quick demonstration of how they come off on paper. So like I said before, if you look at my other videos, there are basically two types of pencils. There are H pencils and B pencils. H ranges from HB on down to, I believe, like 5H, and then you have B that ranges from HB up to I think they go up to like 9B or something like that. And in between each one is a different shade of gray, or graphite, I should say. B, or the higher B being the softest, and the lower the H being the hardest, and hardest equals darker. Well, no. I'm sorry about that. The hardest equals lighter, and the softest equals darker. So, for instance, I have the six pencils that I use right here, and then I'll just go through the order of which I use them, just to show you how they translate to paper. So, like I said on one of my other videos, I'll use a 4H pencil to start out, and this is basically to create the skeleton or the outline and things like that for my my artwork. And I never really draw really hard, because the goal is to just draw it lightly enough to where I know where everything is at. And then once I'm going into shading, which I said on the previous video how important that is, that's when things start to come to life. So here's a 4H. If you can see the line, you can't really see the line. Let's see. All right, that's the line for 4H. That's being the lightest of the pencils that I have. Then 2H being the second lightest. See how that goes on. Then I have HB. You see it's getting darker, because once we start going into B's, that's when it'll get darker and darker. So that was HB. Then I'll use 2B. These are the pencils that I use. 2B and HB are pretty similar, so unless it only depends on, you can press harder or softer, will determine. So you can actually use 2B instead of and then just take out HB if you want, or use a regular B, and then just press harder, and it'll be almost similar to using these two pencils. And then we have 4B. So again, you can use like 3B or 5B, but I'll just do 4B. And then we have 8B, which is like the dark of the darks, and that's where you want to get like the pitch black areas and things like that. And I said on another video that HB is one of those pencils that, well, a lot of 8B pencils shine an awful lot when you use them on big areas, but this 8B, I believe it's called Strathmore, or no, Staedtler. The Staedtler 8B is the only 8B pencil that I know that doesn't shine when you use it, out of all the 8B pencils. And then you have like the eraser. This is your electric eraser, kind of batteries running out, so it's not going to take it out as much as I would like. But you have that one. You had a kneaded eraser, doesn't really do anything. This one's made for highlighting. Then you had the pan pastels. You know what I mean? About to put this on real quick if I have enough time. All right, I can't open that, so I'll try the graphite powder. Put that on. You see that? Then we have the erasers like that. We have the shading stumps. The eraser, you see the difference between that and smooth like that. You can use circular motions and things like that. But anyway, that's that, and hopefully that was helpful as well. Peace out, J. Watt Gallery.